comic coming to stage. Very funny guy. Please give it up for Joe Thomas.
Oh my God, wasn't she amazing? Oh my God, I can't stop smiling. And now I'm next after her, which is brutal. But so my name is Joe. A lot of people call me Flight Attendant Joe because I'm a flight attendant, yes. Now, usually when I say that, the Asians in the room go, oh my God, I hope he doesn't work for United. Do you think he's gonna drag us out of here? No, I'm not dragging anyone out of here. I told that a couple months ago, and before I could even say anything, the guy goes, I hope you don't work for United. And I thought, fuck, I'm getting dragged out of here. But yeah, have you noticed that everything that happens on the airplane now, anything in the airline news, it ends up on the news, everything. Like, I'm afraid to fart on the airplane because it's going to end up on Fox News. You know where all the shitty news comes from. But the worst part is my friends who have known me for years. Every time something happens in the airline industry, they're like, are you the one who tried to drag and sneak that cocaine through LAX? And I'm like, what? No, it's cocaine? I can barely remember 5 days worth of underwear. No cocaine. Did you kick that family off that had that cake under the seat? No, what, me? I love fat. I love cake. I will kick grandma off before I'll kick the cake off. Did you get pushed by that guy in Phoenix last week? Now, you guys don't know me, but my friends do, and they know if somebody pushes me on the airplane, they're going to jail with a beverage cart shoved up their ass. Because I don't fucking play, and you don't have to worry about gay sex in prison when you already are being ass raped by a beverage cart. Because I'll take care of that. I have no time for that business. Speaking of gay sex, I'm a homosexual. Probably didn't have to say that though, right? Because the moment I said I'm a flight attendant, you all were like, oh my God, that's the gayest thing I could ever say. Yes, I'm a homosexual. When I meet straight male flight attendants, it's always this weird where I'm like, really? Straight? Are you sure you just haven't had enough to drink? That's usually the case when you have layovers in Puerto Rico. But people always ask me, like, what's the hardest part, Joe? What is the hardest part about being a flight attendant? I'm going to tell you, it's kids. Kids on the fucking airplane. A few weeks ago, I worked a flight that had 65 kids on it. 65 fucking kids. Do you know what that tells me? Not enough people are having abortions. That's what that tells me. I'm sorry, my mom had an abortion. And she would always, share with me her decision and how confused she was. Especially when I, left the seat up on the toilet. And she would go, God damn it, Joe! I aborted the wrong fucker. I should have took you instead of your sister. Jesus Christ. No, it's okay. My mom was awful. No, it's okay. And I would think, oh my God, this woman, I'm afraid to leave the lights on. What's she going to say to me if I leave the lights on? But because I'm are there any Scorpios here? Any Scorpios? Yes, Scorpios. We love revenge. So I always got that bitch back. Don't you worry. I would wait until things were good at home. Like she had a 12-pack in the fridge. She still had 8 beers. Cigarettes were on sale. Shit like that. And she'd say, did you brush your teeth? Are you ready for bed? And I would say, yes, I brushed my teeth. I'm ready for bed. You know who didn't brush their teeth and who's not ready for bed? My sister. Because you killed her. Yeah. I know, exactly. She aborted the wrong one. I'm not going to lie. But the hardest part, my point is kids are assholes. His mouth is wide open. Sir, there's no, it's not going to happen right now. You're going to have to wait a minute. I know him. It's okay. He's always got his mouth open. But kids are assholes, and they're especially assholes on the airplane. Who likes traveling with kids on an airplane? Nobody likes traveling with kids on an airplane. Nobody. Usually there's that one parent that's like, my little Sally's wonderful. I'm like, no, you're lying. Sally's an asshole. Nobody fucking likes Sally. Sally belongs under the airplane with the Great Danes. It's good enough for Marmaduke. It's good enough for fucking Sally. But I don't blame the kids all the time because parents are actually raising the assholes of the future. I was just commuting. I'm based in JFK. I was just commuting from JFK to San Francisco, and I was sitting there in that exit row where there's so much space. You know that exit row, right? Where you walk on, you're like, oh my God, it's like winning the lotto. Like, oh my God, I could do a line dancing class here, and I won't even bump into anybody. And there was this dude that was letting his 3-ish-year-old run up and down the aisle for 6 fucking hours. Up and down. Now, after like hour 3, I gave up paying attention. And I was just sitting there. I wasn't paying attention until she hit her chin on my shoe. Who said, ooh, no. That little bitch. So the dad looks at me like, oh my God, how dare you be sitting there while my daughter decided to throw a tantrum and just throw herself on the floor. I looked at him like I look at people who tell me they buy annual passes at the Creation Museum. But the worst part is when they want beverage service. I literally would rather ditch into the ocean. That's crash, people, crash. I would rather crash into the ocean, be on a raft for 3 weeks drinking your urine, than wait 5 minutes for little fucking Billy to tell me if he wants apple juice or orange juice. And if you've been on a plane, you understand this. The flight attendant brings up, and this happens all the time. This happens all the time. You walk up and the mom and the little kid are sitting here. The dad's over here alone. Now, at some point, when they were planning this vacation, the dad said, I'll get on that plane with you, but I'm not sitting next to you crazy fuckers. And I get it. I see it all the time. So you walk up and you ask the mom, hi, may I get you something to drink? I'll have a Pinot Grigio. I'm sorry, what was that? Pinot Grigio? Now, obviously she wants a Pinot Grigio, but on my airplane, if you can't fucking say it, you can't have it! So no, bitch, no! I'm sorry, we don't have that, ma'am. Oh, I'll have a Diet Coke. I'm watching my weight. Well, of course you are. I noticed when you brought that large pizza on board and devoured it before we finished the safety demonstration. Yes, that makes sense. And what about your little one there? Billy, what do you want to drink? Now hurry up, the man is waiting. I want a Coke, Mama, a Coke. Now, what did Mama tell you about ordering Coke on the airplane? I have to interrupt for a minute. Little Billy don't remember not to shit himself at the fucking playground. He don't remember your rules about ordering shit. I'm sorry, he's being difficult. Well, of course he is. He's 3. And he's an asshole. Just give him an apple juice. So you pour the apple juice, you give it to him. Before you even talk to the next person, she's poking you. What the fuck is that about? Why do people poke flight attendants? I'm asking, does anyone poke your flight attendant? No. Don't ever. Would you poke the bartender? I dare you to go poke the bartender and see if you have any teeth left. I'm fucking poking the bartender. Poking the flight attendant. It's ridiculous, but there she is poking my fat. So then I'm like, yes, he's done. He just wanted to see it. Well, of course he's done. He's an asshole. Fucking kids. Who has kids here? Don't even admit it. Put your hands down. It's terrible. Don't bring them on an airplane, because you know how we really feel. But so last year was one of the greatest years of my life. Now, I'm not here to push it, but I did write a flight attendant comedy book. Fasten your seatbelts and eat your fucking nuts. I'm not here to plug it or anything. I'm literally not here to plug fasten your seatbelts and eat your fucking nuts. But the title tells you all right. But I want to tell you about how I'm obsessed. I'm fucking obsessed with reading reviews and commenting on reviews. I'm obsessed with it. And I've read a lot of articles that are like, don't comment and don't read, but I'm going crazy about it. So I started this personal policy where I don't read or comment reviews. But I did read one last week. And it was while I was on vacation. And it was by a 70-year-old lady. Now, how do I know she was 70? I stalked her a little bit. But that doesn't matter. That is not the point. So she left me a 2-star review, which first I thought, oh my, that's like a D. I mean, I can handle that shit. I got through high school on D, so that's fine. But it was the word she used. She said I was vile and vulgar. Now, this is a true story. Vile and vulgar, and I thought, vile and vulgar? Have you fucking watched the news and seen our president? I'm like Fozzie Bear compared to this motherfucker. You're calling me vile and vulgar, but that wasn't all. She didn't stop there. She wanted to stab me into the kidney a little bit. So she goes, after reading this book, I had to take a hot shower and consider dousing myself in bleach. I don't even, like when I looked at that, I thought, oh my God, me, Flight Attendant Joe, has caused this 70-year-old woman, who I don't even know, to want to drown herself in bleach. That's fucking amazing! I was like, oh my God, this is so good. I need to find her and like buy her Geritol or Ensure. I don't know what the fuck old people eat, but I'm sure I'm gonna buy her something because that was amazing. But then I was like, wait a minute, I'm an evil bitch. Like, I want to find her, give her Geritol and Ensure and kill her. But I can't do that, right? Because you're not supposed to. So I want to share with you what I was going to say to this woman, this 70-year-old woman who I would like to kill. Dear 70-year-old woman who doesn't have a sense of humor and is a big bitch. Thank you for reading my book. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate that you purchased it and actually read the whole thing before you decided you wanted to take a shower. Like, you couldn't stop halfway through. You literally read the whole book, and the last chapter's about blowjobs, but okay. Thank you so much for your review. I do have one question, though. Did you ever decide to drink the bleach? Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Look at all. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. You guys are great. Here comes Wes. It's fantastic.
Joe Thomas, everybody!